Okay, goddamn. So at this point, man, I don't feel bad for these brothers anymore. These brothers that are working their ass off to get to the bag, to get to the top, to make it to that 1% lifestyle. You know, where you earn millions and millions of dollars and you're famous and you get to travel the world. You're looked at as a superstar. Your lifestyle is glamorized. You're admired by so many people and all this other stuff. Yeah, they achieve all that coming from nothing and nowhere, pretty much, right? Circumstances and situations that would break a normal person. And after you do all that, you throw away your money, or you're easily gotten by some female. I don't get it. Anyhow, welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into the story of Roddy Rich. Roddy Rich, from rags to riches, is now about to pay his ex $24,000 in temporary child support following drug accusations. Now, he ain't the one that sung Rags to Riches. It's another one, but I just said Rags to Riches because that's his life story as well as a lot of us. Anyhow, to the meat of the matter, this is what it is. This baby mama of his, she pretty much snitched on him, okay? Now, you got to think about it like this. All the things that you were doing inside of that relationship while you and her were good, while you were spending your money on her, while you were spending your time with her, while you were flying her out to places, she saw everything that you did. I don't know, it might have been a few lines of coke. It might have been you rolling a dusted blunt. It might have been you sipping on some Promethazine. It might have been you bringing some of the homies around who throw up gang signs and say, whoop-de-woo, whatever the case may be. And for her, that was fine. It was all a part of the package that came with you. And she is now wrapped up in this lifestyle that you've given her access to. Private jets, backstage, rubbing elbows with other celebrities. That's the access to that world that comes when one of these famous celebrities lets somebody in. So it's not to be taken for granted. Here's the story with Roddy Rich and his baby mama drama. According to Radar Online, shout out to Radar Online, many other entities carry the story as well, including The Source and others. Shout out to The Source. But I'm taking this one today from Radar Online. So rapper Roddy Rich has agreed to pay his ex a 5-figure lump sum payment to cover temporary child support as they continue to battle it out in court. The judge says you got to pay 24 racks every 30 days. Man, that's some costly coochie, my man. 24 racks every 30 days. Let me say it again. That's some costly coochie. That's at the point where you start thinking, I should have left her right where I saw her at the day when I first met her. I should have hit it and bounced like everybody else that hit it before me and bounced. But I'm stuck with a 24 racks, $24,000 every 30 days payment. Damn it, man. So Roddy Rich has agreed to pay, but Roddy got money, right? So when the judge says $24,000 a month, he just give up a lump sum to cover like a whole extended period of time. He don't want to be bothered with it. He don't want to be in touch every month. He's like, I'm not letting this bother me. I'll just throw some money at it. Hey, my accountant, what's 24 times 12? And he hands over that money to her. Now, according to court documents that were said to be obtained by RadarOnline.com, Roddy Rich, whose real name is Roderick Wayne Moore Jr., and Alexandra Kaiser is her name, they have informed the court of their deal. meaning she told the court, hey, he gave this much after the judgment. So the exes, they were set to face off at a May 23rd hearing, May 23rd of 2023 hearing, but they have agreed to postpone it until August 15 of 2023. The two will then attend a voluntary settlement conference to resolve their issues without a judge. I don't know. I guess he's able to talk her into, hey man, we don't need to do all this. We don't need to drag this through the court system. I'll give you the money. What you're trying to do right now could destroy my career, destroy future opportunities, and then you're going to be coming to me for child support when I have no income, which means you ain't going to be getting no money, because if I'm not making money, you can't get money. And she probably decided, okay, let's just go do the settlement, with a mediator instead of dragging it to court. In addition, Roddy Rich agreed to pay her $24,000 a month, which breaks down to, it was $24,000 actually. It wasn't $24,000 a month. It was $24,000 broken down to $8,000 per month for their child, Cadence Moore. The payment will cover the months of April, May, and June. So he gave a lump sum. Now we have a better understanding of it. So he gave her a lump sum of 3 months up front. It's $8,000 a month, and he gave her a lump sum of 3 payments up front. 24 racks. Right. Those payments will cover April, May, and June. Roddy will receive credit or offset against any future payments for the child support orders per the court documents. In other words, they will deduct it out of. When they finally decide how much he is supposed to pay in child support, they will take that into consideration and put it into a part of the math. Now, as was previously reported earlier this year, Alexandra filed a lawsuit demanding custody of their 3-year-old that she shares with the rapper Roddy. In her petition, she accused him of cutting her off financially. Alexandra said that she was being forced to move out of a home that he had provided for her. See, that's when the relationship is good, right? The relationship is good. She becomes baby mama. Then the relationship gets sour. Then he was like, yo, go find your own place to live. I'm not paying for this house no more. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got a baby together and I'll pay my child support. I'll take care of the baby. But I'm not paying for no house for you no more. It was a luxury house. It was somewhere that they shared together. And he didn't live there anymore because the relationship broke up. So she wants to still maintain the same lifestyle. You understand? Now, Alexandra asked the court to establish paternity and award her $20,000 per month in child support. She said, let's get down to business with the paperwork and the court system. Since you acting like you don't want to be in your son's life, let's first establish that this is yours. So she asked the court to establish paternity, which means he would have to take a DNA. The court papers would say, like Maury would say, you're 99.999999% the daddy. And then the court would say, okay, and she deserves $20,000 per month in child support. Alexandra explained that her ex, which is Roddy, the famous rapper, he had funds to pay her a substantial amount of money. She was like, Your Honor, he got a whole lot of money. I've seen it. He has lots and lots of money. What I'm asking for is fly droppings. What I'm asking for is crumbs off of a loaf of bread. He has serious money. Quote unquote, this is what she said. He is a very successful and highly paid entertainer who goes by the name of Roddy Rich. In other words, she is like, Your Honor, go look him up. Look up his net worth and look up his name, Roddy Rich. This is him standing right here. She went on to say, he has a net worth of approximately $25 million. He commands fees of $500,000 for an appearance, Your Honor. Now she all up in this man's business financially. She is telling the court system how much he commands per show, per appearance, what his net worth is, how much he got in the bank. I mean, I don't know if he was pillow talking and bragging. I don't know if he felt so comfortable. Like, when you get in a relationship and you feel like this is the one, it's going to last. And it drags on for about a year or two. And then the shit starts to fall apart. But by that time, it's too late because you done shared all these intimate details about your life with the individual. Now they know your whole net worth. They know what your bank account look like, checkings and savings. They know everything. She went on to say that she believes, she said, Your Honor, I believe also that his 2022 income was over $10 million. While me, I have no consistent income. Now pause a damn minute. You know that this man made over $10 million in a year when y'all weren't even together anymore. And then you had the nerve to sit up there and say behind that you have no consistent income. There's a lot of women out here that got multiple children, not just one. And they work a full-time job. Matter of fact, they don't even have no man in the house. So they pay all the bills. You sitting up here with one baby talking about I have no consistent income. Go get a job. Everywhere is hiring. But nope. She done got her some $1 million dick. And she deserves a high-priced lifestyle. That's how I feel about it. Roddy's ex, Alexandra, she trashed him for not being involved in their child's life. You know how the thing go already. You know the relationship gets sour. People don't want to speak to each other anymore. So you don't come around like you used to. Some men are forced to stay away. And they're like, man, instead of dealing with her toxic ass, instead of dealing with all that drama, instead of dealing with her making up stuff about me that could be damaging to me, I'll just stay away until that child's old enough to where I could break it down to him. In the meantime, I'll put something aside for the child. And in the meantime, I'll go ahead and pay the child support. This is what she wrote, though. She said, since the child's birth, I alone spend 98% of the time with him while Roddy or Roderick lives his life without any regard to his paternal obligations or responsibility to spend time with Cadence. Roderick misses important holidays with him, including his past holiday season. Instead, he took his friends to Dubai and the Maldives on a pleasure trip. I was hurt to find out on Christmas Eve when he came back from his trip that he hadn't gotten or planned anything for our son for Christmas. Okay. Let's break this down for you real quick. She said, since the child's birth, she the only one that spends 98% of time with him, while Roderick, who is Roddy Rich, the highly booked and always busy entertainer, lives his life without any regard for his parental obligations or responsibility to spend time with the little boy. Did she miss the part that he is in heavy demand? He is highly booked globally, not just in the US. This man is flying in and out of the country to many different parts of the world. Probably stamped out a couple of passport books by now. But you want him to stay home and split time 50-50, but still earn on the level he earns to be able to pay you 20 something thousand dollars a month for child support. That's one of the things that people talk about out there. These delusional, grandiose thoughts that some females have. I want a rich man. I want a famous man. I want a busy man, but he got to have a lot of time for me. It doesn't work that way. The man is rich, famous, and busy, and you like the rich and you like the famous, but you hate the busy. But it's a package that you have to deal with. She says Roderick misses important holidays with the child, including his past holiday season. That's when he's most in demand. In the holiday seasons, that's when all the shows are popping off. He got to go where the money dictates. She said instead, he took his friends to Dubai and the Maldives, which means she's paying close attention. She's paying close attention to his lifestyle. He's probably flicking it up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the other apps that are out there, TikTok. And she's seeing it, and she's sitting home salty as hell because one time it used to be her that used to get taken to Dubai and the Maldives along with the team, and now she's left out of the loop. She's like, damn, I wish I was in Dubai with them. They turning up. Damn, they went off to the Maldives next. They turning up. I hate this. I'm stuck at home with your son. She says she was hurt to find out that throughout the Christmas holidays, after he came back from his pleasure trips, she made sure to put pleasure trips so it's seen as he wasn't there for business. No one booked him for a show. He went for a pleasure trip with his team. And after he came back, it was during the Christmas season, and he had nothing planned and bought no gifts or nothing for our son for Christmas. Again, not everybody celebrates Christmas, girl. If that man is Hebrew Israelite like Kendrick Lamar is, then don't look for a Christmas tree and gifts under the Christmas tree because they don't celebrate Christmas. Just like if he is a Muslim, don't look for Christmas gifts because they don't celebrate Christmas. But anyways, see, some people run off and have children with a person who you don't even know what that person's religious preference is. And then when these holidays come around, you're demanding, I want a Christmas tree and I want gifts. Well, y'all should have talked about all that before you had a baby together. She went on to say this, which could be quite damaging. Now he does not want to pay for the house that we live in anymore. He is giving minimal, inconsistent support. And he wants me to move out at my own expense. Can't afford it. Later, she accused him of using drugs. She said, Roderick Moore, this is how she wrote it, quote unquote, Roderick Moore is gang affiliated. He has been arrested on a gun charge, on domestic violence charges, and he regularly indulges in promethazine use. All of which are concerns for myself and our son. God damn. You knew damn well that this man carried a gun the whole time you were with him. When it was all fun and good, my man carried a gun. I know I'm protected. Plus he got bodyguards and he got money. When he was over there sipping promethazine, you like, what's that you always sipping on? He said promethazine, that lean. You're like, oh, that's so cute. That's so cool. Lil Wayne does that too. I guess it helps you to write those hit songs that you make, right, baby? And now that the relationship is over, oh, he's gang affiliated. Everybody knows Roddy Rich comes from that cloth. That's just the way he grew up. That's where his community, his neighborhood, that's why he was embraced in those streets. But now you put it before the courts when it's time to use it to win yourself some points. Boy, listen, let me end this video by saying this. I don't feel sorry for none of these brothers anymore. Y'all keep getting caught up. Y'all keep getting caught up. If I'm rich and famous like this, I don't want no children from nobody. And I'm only putting my dick in a selected few or a chosen one. That's it. You gotta move cautious out here before you end up losing everything that you have sacrificed so much to gain. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Do y'all think that $20,000 is fair deal to take care of a child per month? $20,000 every 30 days? You was never even my wife. You were a baby mama. We'll talk on another video. You already know. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.